Hello there. In this episode, we will make some what if scenarios to story, anime manga industry, or characters. Yes, let's get started with the first what if scenario. And this one is about Attack on Titan. And what if Eren would have died in the first attack? Um, yes, in the first big battle that happened where Rainer, Berthold, and how was her name again? The girl who dated Armin.
Uh,
Do you remember?
it's a long time ago that I've read it.
I don't know
Was
either.
she, was she also Titan or
Yes, yes.
Anna? Something like that? Or N? Something
Any.
that way. Close enough.
Yeah. Yes. So this scenario is about what would happen if he would have died there. And in my case, I would have made so that Mikasa would be the main lead in this case because he wants revenge and yeah, wants to slay the Titans. Um, Armin is going to be the tactical lead who makes the strategy plans and something. And yeah, Evin and Levi would be more important because in the original, Eren is important, the most important guy from
The main character.
the parodies. But now Mikasa would be the main character who wants to get revenge for Eren. So she would be very, very mad if Eren would have died there. Yes.
Kinda like the Vinland Saga with Thorfinn and his revenge.
Hmm. So then he slays some titans and yes, he slays Marley. Yeah, that's what I wrote down.
The problem would be how we could incorporate the mystery with the Titans and stuff. But it could still be possible, so
Yeah, I mean, Zeke could have still appeared there, and Levi could have just killed Zeke, and then they thought out about the Malians, and then they will be going to Mali and get revenge for Eren. Something like
I,
this.
I still have just heard half of the story, so I can't say much to this. I just know the spoilers.
Hmm, I see. Yes, so that's about it for the first what if scenario. If you don't have anything else to add.
Nope.
Okay, my second one is about One Piece, and this scenario would be quite
Who
funny
would have thought?
because what if Zoro would have been the captain instead of Luffy? A very, very funny idea actually, because Zoro is not the leader. Um, yes, but the Straw Hat Pirates would have would have had more honor, more discipline, and it would be a direct fight instead of freedom and chaos, because Luffy is a lot of chaos when he fights. With Gear 5, he has just the freedom to do whatever he wants in the fight. So, with Zoro as the captain, he would just, yeah, with discipline, like training and stuff, to clip his enemies. You know what I mean?
Yes, but we need to get one meme out of the way. With Zoro as a captain, we never would arrive at any island because we would get lost.
Yes, that's true.
We would be struggling in East Blue finding the way.
Mm.
So rough.
Yes, but even the crew would be much different because sort
That
of would
would be
have
my other question.
yes.
That would be my other question.
Okay.
How Zoro would find crew members.
He just wants to have serious and strong fighters who have a potential, and not like Luffy, who just wants to pick out randomly funny characters.
Persons that he likes.
Yes. And in this scenario, Luffy would just be um, a free roaming pirate without a crew, and maybe even the rival of Zoro. Who knows? Maybe they could be rivals in this scenario. Just imagine this: Luffy against Zoro in a fight would be quite impressive to watch.
I mean, maybe Zoro could still be some kind of bounty hunter like he was previously and has a crew of bounty hunters.
Yes,
An underrepresented topic in One Piece. We don't
true.
know any bounty hunters.
Yes, I mean they are just out of the mode in One Piece nowadays.
Imagine we had a strong bounty hunter that would fear it across the Grand Line and a New World who was giga strong and
Hmm.
hunting with bounties. This would be cool, but no.
Yes.
Could be Zoro with his gang.
Hmm.
Who knows?
In this case, maybe he would. Then he would have strong fighters, and they would be very feared across the pirates.
Plus, if Zoro would have a crew, there would be a strong hierarchy based on strength, I think.
Yes, definitely.
To spoil a bit, I also have a few what ifs for One Piece.
Okay.
One
Yes.
story related and one not story related.
Um. Yes. Do you have anything else to add for that?
Do you have any potential crew members that we know who would join Zoro's crew?
Definitely Johnny and the other guy that we have seen in Barati arc.
Yes, those guys.
Um, Maybe he would try to recruit Mihawk, but he would just deny. Um,
Yes.
who- um, he would,
In general, some swordsmen, I would say.
yes. Um, who have we seen taking a sword? Uh, I don't know. Maybe some guys from Wano, some samurai.
That would be the easiest call, yes.
Yes, yes. But I actually don't know. Um, do you have any ideas who he could recruit?
It's pretty hard on the spot. But there's one funny thing which could happen. Because Zoro was asked to join the Baroque works back in the days. And
Hmm.
he said, yes, I would do it as when I'm the leader. That's what he said when he talked with Crocodile before he
Oh
was part of
yeah,
Straw Hat.
yeah.
So this could also be a potential scenario.
True.
Not Crocodile as a boss, but a Zoro as number one.
Hmm. True. Yes. Anything else to this scenario?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Um. Next one is from Demon Slayer. Who would have thought that?
What if the show was actually good?
Baka,
Imagine.
Baka Yaro. Um. What if Nezuko would have turned into a demon instead of Tanjiro? This is a very,
You mean
very
the other way around,
yes,
right?
yes.
He
So,
said, what if Nezuko was a demon instead of Tanjiro?
uh, what if Tanjiro would have been a demon instead of
Yes.
Nezuko? Um, it would be actually very weird because I don't know. Nezuko is not the fighter type. She's the chill guy.
Neither from personality, age, or physical abilities.
Yes, yes. She can't even swing a katana, I think. I mean, in her demon
Probably.
form, she fucked up the one upper moon, but yeah,
That doesn't count.
I don't think.
I mean, the katana is probably as big as she is.
Yes, and I don't think that she could ever defeat a demon in a 1v1. Um, but if she could possibly, if there's some shenanigans happening that she could, there would be some emotional conflict because Nezuko is a chill person and she doesn't want to kill anyone, not even demons. Um, yes, she would try to find a way to cure Chanjiro, and then she hears about Muzan. So maybe she goes into Muzan and it begs him for help or something. Maybe she would even turning herself into a demon, so both are demons. To
And then no cure.
yes,
And that would be a wind. Stitch.
um, yeah. So this scenario would be pretty awful because then we would have no main character who would slay Muzan because Nezuko couldn't slay Muzan in this case.
He's spoiling everything.
I mean, it's pretty
It's a
obvious.
it's a what if episode.
Yes,
If you complain about spoilers, then skill issue.
true. Um, yeah. That's everything I have to for this. It's a pretty short one that I wrote down.
Just
Yeah,
wanted to include Demon Slayer.
yes, yes, for the clicks. um, and last but not least, I have about one about Full Metal Alchemist. So the big ones to get some attention. um, yeah, big four in this video. Demon Slayer, Full Metal, One Piece, and Attack on Titan. The normie shows. Um,
Yes, basically.
so this scenario is about what if just Edward would have sacrificed himself, not Alphonse. What would have happened then? Um, he would have been a great alchemist, maybe even a teacher in the school. Um, maybe Winley and Alphonse would try to find a way to cure or get back Edward. um, it would have been a huge turn in the storyline in every possible way because now Alphonse and Winley try to find a way to get Edward back. Yes, maybe the things with Tucker didn't happen in this scenario because they don't get the mission to go to him. Yes, maybe
I can explain you why it wasn't like you said in the story if you want. Because I know a few things about writing.
yes.
You kind of use opposite with when you write characters. That's a stereotype you can use.
Mm,
You have Ed, the brawler. He's a small one, but he likes to fight. He likes to get physical. But no, he's not the big armor guy. It's Alphonse, the smart, calm guy.
mm,
So the outside is the polar opposite of the inside. So in your example, that would be a machine. A small armor man beating everybody up, being
yes.
hot-headed and punching everybody.
Mm,
Alphonse would be small, calm, and collected. Like he always is and be in the background using alchemy and not have to fight as much physical.
mm. So maybe in the who with the sins, were the sins, right?
Yes, the Seven Deadly Sins, basically.
Yeah,
Not the trash show, but the ones from the. I think they are from the Bible
maybe they
or something
wouldn't
like that.
even had appeared because Epsidoe had such a big reputation as a people that helps the people, and iPhones would just be in the library searching for cures or finding a way back to for getting him back.
The most interesting part would be how Edward would cope with having no body. Because it was a big struggle for a composed guy who can has his emotions under control. But when the hothead has no body and is was quite easily getting annoyed, and for example can sleep, eat, feel something, then don't know how he would cope.
Hmm.
Who knows?
Yeah. Yes.
But I don't think the plot points would change that much.
I think it would be a very big change in the blood points, or maybe even not. Who knows? Yes, maybe he finds in a book about the Philosopher's Stone, and then they go to the desert city. I don't know the name anymore because it's a long time ago that I read it, watched it.
Ishtar.
Yeah, yeah. But things would have happened quite different in this scenario. Yeah.
An important change would be if Elle would become a, how is it called in English? An alchemist of a state, let's say it like that.
Mm.
Would he join the government alchemists or not? That would probably be a very significant change.
Yes, 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 definitely. Yes, but this was my last one. If you don't have anything else to add,
Nope.
okay, then we can conclude my part.
Now let's get to my what ifs. The first one is about the anime and manga industry. What if manga got the adaptation that they deserve, and production value is not decided by lottery? You can see this in two ways. The first one is that good mangas get actually good adaptation, like famous seinen, like Vagabond, no adaptation, Berserk, let's not talk about that one, or Innocent. Vinland Saga is a great example of a goated seinen who got a good adaptation. Plus, in general, it would be nice to have more mature seinen than that, because we are lacking on that front. Would you agree with the first part, or will you wait to the Rage Bait second part?
No, I agree. I agree with that.
It's in general quite baffling when we have really good and famous manga who get shit adaptations. It kinda makes no sense. Why are the Berserk adaptation that bad? Obviously, the anime needs to be censored because there are things there that can't be shown on TV. But you can still make a good Berserk anime, and you should. It's one of the most influential manga, so why are we not getting it? Do you know any other manga who you really like but they don't get an adaptation? Or they got a
Mm.
bad adaptation that they did not deserve?
Promise Neverland, of course.
True, I forgot. Yes,
Mm.
I remember now.
Should have just stick to the original manga and not leave out big things.
Yes, make a good adaptation. Not that hard.
Mm.
And now to the second part. Then bad manga wouldn't be mainstream because of anime if they got the production quality that they deserve. Demon Slayer, JJK, Attack on Titan, just from the manga art. And you can say Chainsaw Man as well, because the manga art, part 1 is fine, but part 2 is ass. But those are worse than for popular manga at that time, just because for anime for some of them. I mean, Chainsaw Man was popular before the anime, but the rest got popular through the anime.
Mm.
So, what would have happened if those had bad adaptations? Like, when the source material would be represented in a way that it is carried by animation, they say. A typical rage they take.
Mm. It would be a huge the anime industry wouldn't have grown that much because those are some mainstream anime that helped the anime industry to grow a lot. And if they weren't that good, a lot of people wouldn't have started watching anime.
Or would it be bigger if actual good shows with good stories? Attack on Titan has a good story, but the other two would have been adapted. Who knows? That's so interesting about the what if.
Mm.
What if we had Attack on Titan, Berserk, and Vagabond? Titans of storytelling, not trash of storytelling.
Yes.
But do you find it justified that some bad manga can be saved and turned into gems because of an anime in a different medium? Or are you mad about it at times? I'm mad as a manga
Nah,
reader.
I mean, as a manga reader, I would be mad too because I would, yeah, I want to have a good manga too. Then, if the anime looks so good, then I want the manga to look like that too. Or,
Especially when it's becoming the most popular manga like JJK and
mm,
Demon Slayer at its time.
yes,
And manga gets represented by shit.
mm,
But having shit in mainstream is still better than having nothing in mainstream.
yes, definitely.
Anything else for the first what if? It was a big what if with many smaller ones.
Uh, no, you can go on to the next one.
The next one is for Witched Italia. If you use an analogy, you can also answer the question. What if magic in Witched Italia was publicly known? To explain the setting, in Witched Italia it's a fantasy series where there are magicians, witches, who can use magic. And non-witches can't supposedly use magic. But everybody can basically use magic if they use the magical ink and the magical glyphs who produce the magic. And that fact is kept secret because there were big problems the in the past. Wars waged with magic, horrible experiences with magic, like in Doredo. You remember a setting where you had the hole and the magicians were coming and experimenting on the normal humans?
Mm,
Stuff like that could happen. But another important topic in Witched Italia is disabilities. And with magic you can make, let's call it magical wheelchairs, where you have the legs of the chair who walk, which would be cool for people who have disabilities, or you can cure illnesses. And
yeah,
if you see magic like technology, for example, would you think mankind would be doing bad stuff with technology or good stuff?
I think they would be doing good stuff because they help people in need. You could definitely help people with magic.
Yes, I would also say that. But there are obviously, like everywhere, there are some bad people and bad organizations, but we would
Mm,
work together to make the world a better place and stand up against the bad organizations. And that
yes.
is the struggle in the series. Our main character Coco knows magic is bad, should be kept secret. She petrified her own mother as she used magic for the first time because she didn't know. and was just experimenting and drawing the glyphs without context. Unfortunate moment. So she knows what magic can do, but she also knows that magic could heal people and help some people with disabilities who were her friends. So she's torn between two sides. And that's
Mm,
the hook of the story, and that's why the story is so interesting. You will see when the anime comes out.
mm,
Then
yes,
on to the third one.
yes, go on.
What if One Piece got the Naruto treatment? What does that mean? An ending which is utter trash, and a sequel who spits on the series that you loved, is disrespectful, a piece of garbage. It makes it a piece of shit. And makes Luffy, for example, a piece of shit. What would you think
Yeah,
if that would happen? Can One
nothing
Piece?
good.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Yes, nothing good would be. Um, I mean, the fan base would shrink a lot. There would be a lot more haters and stuff. It wouldn't be a good reputation for One Piece.
Boruto, by the way, also one of the worst mangas. It has monthly chapters and it looks like garbage. With monthly chapters. How can this happen?
Bruh. But fortunately, we don't get the Naruto treatment because we have a lot better world building, better characters.
Ah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't agree with that. Characters are the strong side of Naruto. Naruto has some damn strong characters.
Um, but we have a great story that's connected.
Yes, until
And
now, there were some hiccups, but nothing bad.
hmm,
But there's a possibility because if we take the New World saga as an example, till the end of Wano, we had a big build up towards a climactic event. It sucked, and the New World saga from until Wano was kind of ruined because of that. Because every other arc got worse because of a bad ending from an arc. So it could happen, but the ending needed to be really, really, really bad. We need as many
yes.
willies as in the title of 100 Girlfriends. This would be an accurate representation of how bad it needed to be.
I
Banger
see.
joke.
Yes, yes. Yes, it wouldn't be great for us One Piece fans.
Yes.
We would storm Oda Sensei's house and lynch him.
The only ones who would like it were Naruto fans would be
Hmm.
laughing at us because we shit on their bad ending.
Yes.
Those would like that One Piece would have a bad ending. But it won't, so no problem.
Hmm.
Should we go on?
Yes, go on.
The next one, One Piece again. What if a One Piece anime would actually be good and be recommendable to people? Because there's a problem with One Piece. It's hard to get people into One Piece. I mean, I can go to a friend and, oh, there's this really nice show. You can watch 1,000 plus episodes. No, that's not happening. And if you want proof, they remake a One Piece anime. So my question is basically, will the One Piece remake from Wit Studios be good and useful for fans? For, not for fans, for people who want to be fans, but they're scared because of many episodes. That's
From what I've heard, I think definitely,
yes.
because they will shorten a lot and make. only the important things visible in the episodes, not just every little detail that's not necessary in the episodes.
And
Or
have
have
not trash pacing.
mm, or just have one episode for like half a chapter or something.
Plus, we would have consistent animation. That's also
Mm,
nice. Even the good animated episodes aren't consistent. We have episode 1 looks like something but good, and episode B looks like something else but still good. Which is still not a good watch experience. So, yes.
yes.
Plus, we
But I
have.
mean
Oh, you can go first.
but I mean the newest episode look actually clean and very good, in my
Yes,
opinion.
they look clean, but they look too different from episode to episode. That's my problem. Because they have different animators.
Yeah, that's true.
If you are just coming from a manga with one style, I want to see that style adapted. Those people do a good job, don't get me wrong. I don't want to disrespect them, but you know the saying too many cooks make the dish worse.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus, the representation in the anime is kind of mad of power because of the many animators.
Mm,
Sanji was queen and Zoro was king. Prime examples. In the manga, not that much difference. I would say, but in the anime, Sanji is a fraud and Sanji's enemy as well, and Zoro is the goat.
mm. Sanji hate is real, bro.
It's not hate, it's
I
a
mean,
fact
I
that's
mean, I mean,
portrayed in the
based.
anime.
I mean, it's based. Zoro is better than Sanji by far.
I mean, one has Conqueror's Haki and one not.
Mm,
One has gotten his abilities through hard training, work, and dedication, and not Germa genes and overpowered suit.
mm.
I wonder who.
Yes.
And to conclude that, I have evidence that new One Piece will be successful because we have a real life series, which is nice to watch with friends who are not into anime or don't know One Piece. Because you can go to them and look, there 12 episodes, 10 or doesn't matter. Look, there's a series. There are 10 or 12 episodes. We can watch that. This is fun. But they will say yes. And if I go to them
Mm.
and say, oh, look, there's 1,000 episodes. Should we watch? Are you dumb? I don't have time for that shit.
Yeah, true.
Should we go on to the last one?
Yes, you can go on.
This would be something interesting for you as well. What if stuff that is started is actually finished and finished as intended? It's important. Because a lot of mangas are getting rushed because sales numbers aren't at high and they need to get axed.
Mm-hmm.
So that means animes are getting continuations, not like a certain show or stuff that Mappa has. Where is Vinland Saga? Riot Games, we need it. Mangas are getting finished and not axed or rushed, and there would be no more hiatus. Hiatus. Because there are
Mm.
some manga who are on a long hiatus, like Vagabond, probably won't get finished. Or
Hunter
will
Hunter.
Hunter x Hunter is getting chapters, but yes, those are not good and they're kind of rough. And Witch and the Beast as well. It's also, I think, 2 or 3 years now. I mean, but for Hunter x Hunter and Witch and the Beast, those are excusable because we offer they have health issues. It's sad for them. I wish them the best end, but it still sucks as a fan. While in Vagabond,
Yeah.
the guy is just not finishing his series. He doesn't want to, apparently.
Nice.
The guy made
Based.
a top 5 manga rated on Mal, but oh, I don't want to finish that.
Based.
Nice.
Gigachat.
So, what would you say for the take? There are a lot of negatives for the take, especially for the anime side. So think
Hmm.
carefully.
Hmm.
Because then we wouldn't get as much shit. Because
Hmm.
I can easily make an anime season and drop it if it's bad. But if you have actually to finish what you started, then no more trash isekais, no more trash romances, no more simple entertainment. Because they would be risk that cost too much money.
Hmm.
Now you can think again. If you want that to happen or not. As the isekai and romance connoisseur in this podcast.
No, better leave it as it is, because if we would get some shitty endings, then everyone would be just mad, and it would be good for the anime industry.
I mean, only
Yes,
the good
so
stuff would be adapted because everything else would be too risky and too much money loss if you have to finish it and no one would watch season 2.
true. I mean, that's the point. But we have a high risk there of getting shit endings.
Mm. So, the conclusion to that what if is you would let the anime industry stay as it is and get no second season of No Game No Life. It's confirmed on the podcast, guys. A fake fan all along. Just yapping and telling lies. I knew it.
I
He was
am the
walking
imposter
right
all
into that yard.
along. I'm the imposter all along.
Yes, yes. Obvious.
I invented
And with that, we can
Amogus.
conclude this segment. I want definitive winner of this podcast.
Yade, yade.
What will we do next episode? Do you want to know?
Just tell me.
It has something to do with the last what if. So you could say that the sequence was planned. Ooh, yeah, nani? I want to answer.
Nani?
I want to answer a question with you. Do we have too much anime and manga? We can make a discussion. Do we have enough or not enough? Do we have
Yes,
enough in a certain genre, or is it too much? Is it oversaturated? Is there just coming out too much shit? Who knows?
yes. Everything, yes.
Would it be better if we
Okay.
just would have 5 shows this season, but all of them were Demon Slayer level animation and adaptation? Hmm. We will find out next episode our stance on that
Hmm.
topic.
Yes. Then we will do this in next episode.
Also, if you have similar topics to regarding my question, you can also bring it up, obviously.
Yes, definitely.
Then have a nice whatever time of the day it is for you.
Yes, thank you for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.